I'm Christopher Zweig, and today on CJ at the Movies, I dish on some new films, including Ryan Reynolds as an NPC, which is short for non-player character, Stephen Lang back in the blind man role he was given in 2016, and John David Washington in an international thriller that looks better than it plays like. Let's take a look. Our first movie is Free Guy, which stars Ryan Reynolds as an NPC who lives in a world full of guns and violence and works as a bank teller where his best friend is a security guard played by Laurel Howery. Every day they have to deal with bank robbers, but one day Reynolds decides to fight back.
Hi. God, this isn't you. You don't do this, man. Maybe I do. Phew, this is scary.
He's just resting.
In pieces. That man is dead.
He's so sleepy.
The glasses he takes from the robber show that he lives in a video game world, and then comes Jodie Comer as a British spy who is the avatar of a game designer trying to look for the codes that a so-called genius has stolen. He's played by Taika Waititi, and he plans to get rid of the Reynolds NPC, who becomes a worldwide phenomenon.
This whole good guy routine is ruining the game! Woo! Terminator.
It's the first time I've ever driven a car before.
I really wish you'd mention that.
Yeah.
Unlike Space Jam: A New Legacy, Free Guy has fun with the computer world, and unlike Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, it gives Reynolds his funniest role since Deadpool 2. He's able to goof around with himself and rise to the occasion, and the supporting cast is also likable with their various aspects. Director Sean Levy delivers a sci-fi comedy that keeps you going and laughing at the same time, and even if you don't understand all its rules, you're still able to see how Reynolds delivers on this Ready Player One concept. So, check it out! Next up we have Don't Breathe 2, the sequel to the horror hit of 2016, which reprises Stephen Lang as a blind war vet who is now depicted as an anti-hero because he has to protect his adoptive daughter from a group of organ traffickers who warn the girl that her adoptive father is a bad guy. In retrospect, they're even worse, and so he uses all his skills to fight back. I enjoyed the first movie, but I can't say the same for the sequel. Lang is still committed to the role, but he can't survive this confusing and pointless script, which features random and derivative criminals. And I can't decide if I was blinded by the sequel's attempts to be good, or if it was too blind to see its flaws. Either way, you're better off seeing the original, so skip it. And our last movie is Beckett, an international thriller that could have been more than just good looking. John David Washington stars as an American tourist visiting Greece with his girlfriend, Alicia Vikander, who is killed in a car accident. They crash into a house where he sees a woman and a little boy, and when he's released from the hospital, he gets pursued by a woman and a dirty cop, and his only hope is to make it to the American Embassy in Athens.
I need a ride to Athens. That's where the U.S. Embassy is.
Are we in danger?
I know you're scared. I get it. But you don't have the whole picture.
Then who's after me?
This man's trying to kill me!
Beckett was written and directed by Fernando Cito Filomarino, who was in a relationship with Luca Guadagnino and served as a second unit director on his films. Here he provides the right leading actor, cinematographer, and composer to make his directorial debut look riveting, but he doesn't have the kind of narrative to make it a dazzling international thriller. The villains are cut and paste, and the story becomes too obvious to be shocking. The setup is good, but it's more of the same, so skip it. Now let's recap the movies I reviewed today. Thumbs up for Free Guy, with Ryan Reynolds back in his own territory as an NPC who becomes the hero of a video game. It's smart, hilarious, and dazzling at the same time. Thumbs down, however, for Don't Breathe 2, which is more of the same. And finally, thumbs down for Beckett, which has a good setup and a fresh lead, but never fully delivers. I'm Christopher Zweig. Stay safe, and I'll see you at the movies. For more amazing content, please like and subscribe to my channels. You can also read my reviews at cjatthemovies.com and listen to my podcast reviews at newhdradio.com.